Om Namah Shivaya. I am astrologer and author, Professor rudramohapatra from Bhubaneswar, Odisha. Today's topic is going to be highly liberal. It is based on my own personal experiences, on my personal biography, you can tell, but something to do with astrology. So I am saying, so today I will tell you that my experiences with astrologers from my childhood till my last consultation, I am saying you something that how my experiences with astrologers were there and what was my outlook towards astrology before I became one. Same thing, people are asking this question, so I think let's make a video on that. So if somebody wants that, he can watch it. So I remember when I was 5 years old, I visited one astrologer in the village. I was staying there with one of my neighboring aunt with her children, her child, and I don't remember, but mother was not there. I was going with my aunt. So we two child to see the horoscope. I remember. So I was senior to that to my younger brother, you can say to some extent. So his chart was evaluated first, and then my chart, and it was a comparative prediction. So he said that. Uh, he will be smart, I will be dimwit, which is true. He has a better luck compared to me, which is also true. And he said he will be a highly learned person, but not I'll also accept this also true. But what actually happened is that guy got engineering degree and from a night, of course, and settle his life, and he is now staying. So I even got more qualifications, but it is not fruitful in the terms of earning back from it. Even after I got this PGDM, other things, anthropology, MPhil. So I will say that yes, the predictions came true. Only thing is that my attachment from knowledge is compared a little bit more compared to that guy. But mine was bad, and his was good. Possibly because his mother was visiting and my mother was not present, maybe for that. And rest predictions I don't remember because I was the age of 5. I can clearly remember things when I was after 4 also, not clearly but few incidences. So this is my first experience when I was at the S5. But only thing I am still surprised that how come that astrologer did not deny that this small age, this horoscope evaluation will not happen. I remember the face of that astrologer, one black guy around 55 age, bald head, and staying a place which is on the way to hell, not aesthetic, a family man. So that was my first experience with an astrologer. I was quite jolly out there, but later on I found that yes, I was an art student and that guy was an engineering from AIT, so different and NIT. So he was saying that his education will be good compared to me. So predictions came true, even if the rules were not followed. Then I remember my second visit to the astrologer in the my 10th year. I was in school. Uh, I was in fifth class. So immediately my mother went to school and brought me back to my home. Uh, I said, "What? No, no, we have to go to a place." Okay. Then I remember I worn up a brown t-shirt and a brown half shirt. Even I clearly remember the picture. I can draw the design of the t-shirt. And me, my mother, and another gentleman, we went to that person who was not near, but 5 6 kilometers away from our home. Then at that time, it's 1990. Yes. So yeah. So 90. It's not easy task. So when I reached the house of that astrologer, I saw there are many people. So I did wait for some time. Then we had the appointment. I went there. All he asked, just to write my own name, rudramohapatra. My mother wrote something. He went somewhere and did some Bhrugunadi Paddhati or something like that, and he came back and he detected something. The detection is still with me. In Odia, the detection is still with me, very preserved fashion. I remember the name of the astrologer, everything. He made very horrendous prediction for me, which actually has got a bad impact on my life in future. That is why I always say that please make correct predictions and guide the client correctly instead of showing your own supremacy, saying that my predictions will come true wrong. So he said that I will become an IAS officer. Directly IAS. There is no more, you know, there. It's the extreme position. There can be nothing more than the civil service. But he said that what he has to do is he has to wear a moonstone in Ashtadhatu. And as long as this moonstone with him, the moment he will get the IAS, then only we realize the power of this stone. And I will marry a doctor lady. The name of the lady will list this. Forget about the doctor lady marrying. I even hardly visit any doctor who is a lady. Nowadays it is there. I'm not saying in gender discrimination. And that time, in my young years, mostly good doctors were the veterans. So all his predictions came wrong. But I realized till I failed in the civil service examination because I say myself as unwilling civil service aspirant. Because my family members say that civil service is in your destiny. So you please prepare. I said I don't need it. I want to be a professor. I just want to be a professor in anthropology, so I am just reading it. No, no, you go for civil service preparation because astrologers have predicted that. Believe me, I think 2004 or 2005, these 2 years I spent in preparation of civil service examination, and that astrologer was predicted. And I was also very confident because that astrologer is a very famous astrologer. And I was very serious in my preparation also, but I did not succeed. So, to be an administrator, but engulfed by asthma. So from that day till today, I am suffering from asthma. Okay. So then I joined as an anthropologist researcher, then went to management consultant, management in Javiers. So this is what my line was. So this is one prediction. The third prediction was by palmistry. Palmist. So I went to one guy here, the place known as Chatia, which is also known as the place of the Kalki Avatar, where Lord Jagannatha is holding a khadga, a sword in his hand and on the horse. So there I just opened my hand and he saw and he made excellent prediction. He said that in this life your mother is going to support you in all the way. Till this date and this moment I am realizing, except her, I have nobody else. He said financially she will be with you. For all your physical, like to take care of you, she will be with you. And my mother is absolutely free of illness, still supporting me, both physically and financially. But he was not an astrologer. Excellent. He just made one or two. This only his main prediction was this. And he said nothing else is required. It's all over. By looking at both of my palm. Well, one prediction came very correct. Then I remember visiting the astrologer long hours. So this is my fifth year, this is my 10th year, this palmist I met in the 15th year. The next astrologer I met was after 20 years when I was 35, just coming to the astrological profession. Very leading astrologers, if I name them also, you can find them in the website. And they have made some predictions which are not exactly correct or incorrect, but also made some very serious predictions. One of the astrologers in 2015 is primarily a tarot reader. She said me that you will become an astrologer. No astrologers have told me that, but she told me. I say that what? I'm into management consulting. How come I became an astrologer? And I became one. I was really surprised. And she made all other 10 predictions were all wrong. Only one, this prediction was correct. Another astrologer, he made prediction that, well, whatever you do in your life, you will excel excellently. So that I can realize, even if today in astrology, when I was in profession also, my progression was very high. Even if in the 2 years, this year my salary is 30,000. So next year it will be 60. It's like that. So that was my shift in the career. Rest predictions were wrong. And somebody said that when I was in a job lag, he said you will get a job in this time, this date. I got a job in that week. So mostly my experience with astrologer was not that much bad, especially in my past life. But what I'm saying is I told you the predictions which came true, but I did not tell you the prediction which came wrong. Apart from that astrologer, nobody said me this. Another astrologer I remember, he said I was not visiting him. He said that you will be going armed forces, all this. So there are a lot of wrong predictions too. But that astrologer's predictions, I remember, who said me that I will become a civil servant, actually spoiled 2 years of my career. Because many people are very sure that he is being very educationally very sound, because I never stood second first class pass gold medal like that, I will crack that. But it is all India level service. You are doing it in a university. There are people from IITs. But that and different issue. I did not have any choice, any aspiration for civil service examination. Now, as being an astrologer, I see my chart and see the position of sun in my chart. I was surprised that how come these astrologers are making fake predictions. Hmm. So wrong astrological predictions can make horrendous result in our life. My personal experience. That was the motto. That's why I am saying my experiences with astrologer. And from 2015 onwards, I'm not visiting any other astrologers. When I started my own journey in the field of Rudraksh by the grace of Sadhguru Yogi Vasudev, then I came to astrology in 2019. So yes, I will say most of the astrologers I met made some valid predictions. But that astrologer who's predicted about my job, IS officer, marrying a doctor lady, all went wrong. Or you can accept that that will come true. Now at the age when people are getting married, at the age of 60, and I don't find even a place in the ashram. I'm still staying in the society. But however, I did not become an administrator. So this is the whole experience of mine with few astrologers of Odisha and outside Odisha. They come here, visit very leading astrologers. I will not name them. And that brought me the curiosity that astrology is there and also not there. It is there because predictions are coming true. How come somebody say that I will become an astrologer? Impossible. And I became because I never thought of that. I was into a different profession. I left my job, well paid job, and went to spirituality. But many other things also remain unpredicted. So I hope you enjoy a small section of biography. You can share your own experience with astrologers below. Always remember astrology, predictive astrology is indicative. If you are an astrologer, please make sure that in my notepad also I always write all predictions are indicative. that your prediction, even if it is 100% ensured by your experience and the planetary placements, please say it is indicative. Had that astrologer would have been said that my 2 years would have survived and I was not suffering from asthma till now. So a wrong prediction can make changes in your life, and right prediction can give you reliance. Hmm. So basically, my foes and friends, astrologers, keep it in mind. And those who have some kind of these experiences can write in the comment box. Do not write ugly experiences, also good experiences, because after all, we have this only way to read time. Well, this is all for today. If Lord Mahadeva wants, I'll come up with another new video soon. Till then, God bless you all. Om Namah Shivaya.